Mimi is going to read you a book this time about spiders. Biggest, Littlest. This book was written by Sandra Markle, and the photographs are by Dr. Simon Pollard. Some spiders are big. Some spiders are little. See the little spider near the big spider's mouth? There is a little bitty spider right in front of this big spider's mouth. This big spider is called a garden orb-web spider, and the little one is called a little thief spider. Big or small, all spiders have the same body plan. Let's check it out. They all have legs. They have an organ called spinnerets at the very back that help them to build their webs that are made out of spider silk. And the back part of a spider is called an abdomen, and the front part of the spider is called the head or chest. And in the very, very, very front, spiders have something called fangs. And there's something about a spider too. How many legs does a spider have? That's right, they have 8. We can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All spiders have 8 legs. Some spiders also have big parts, like this brown jumping spider's eyes. Look at the size of his eyes. They're huge. And I'm counting 4 eyes right here. People only have 2 eyes, but this spider has at least 4, and they are big. How does it help a spider to be big or little? How does it help some spiders to have extra big parts? To find out, you'll need to see how a spider lives. This is the picture of a cave sheetweb spider. Cave sheetweb spider. First, all spiders are hunters. They must catch other animals or prey to eat. That's why this cave sheetweb spider is about to attack an insect. Not sure which one is the spider? Start counting. All spiders have 8 legs. Insects only have 6. He is about to attack an insect. Which one's a spider? Let's count legs, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This guy right here, this one's the spider, and this one is the insect. So, a spider's body is built to help it be a good hunter. For one thing, all spiders have weapons to help them kill their prey. Fangs. Even little spiders have fangs. This picture is of a Peruvian pink-toed tarantula, and it shows the fangs. Look at those fangs. They're like little daggers. And those spiders of one family stab their prey to death with their fangs. Most kill another way. Take a close look at this spider's fangs. When the spider bites, poison, called venom, flows out of the fangs. Look, this is a super close picture of a spider's fangs. And look real close. You see that? Those are openings at the tip end of those fangs, and that's where the venom flows out. The ground hunting spider has really big fangs. These extra big fangs help it catch prey that other spiders would not risk attacking. That's because it can inject venom without getting too close to prey that could fight back, such as beetles. Look at him. Look how big his fangs are. They're big so he doesn't have to get so close to what he's trying to eat. That helps keep this spider safe. This is a Goliath bird eater spider. It's just big all over. In fact, it's the world's biggest kind of spider. With its legs spread out, it may be as big as a dinner plate. How does it help the spider to be big? That is a big spider. This is a man's wristwatch. He's big. The Goliath bird eater spider can catch prey that are too big for most spiders to hunt. Sometimes it really does eat small birds. The food it eats helps the Goliath spider grow bigger. But a spider's soft body parts are inside a stiff bodysuit. So, when the spider grows, its old bodysuit splits open. Kind of like Mimi's pants at the end of the quarantine. Then the slightly bigger spider crawls out, wearing a new bodysuit that quickly hardens. This is a picture of a spider that just split out of his old bodysuit, and he's in a brand new bodysuit, and it'll harden up really quick to protect his internal organs. Pretty cool. For some spiders, being little is the key to success. This crab spider is so little it can hide inside a flower. That's how this sneaky hunter was able to surprise the bee. After grabbing the bee by the neck, the crab spider used its fangs to inject venom and make the kill. There is the crab spider, who was hiding inside this flower and was able to catch that bee. Some spiders, like this jumping spider, hunt by chasing down prey. Having extra big eyes helps the jumping spider grab insects that are too quick for other spiders to catch. Here is a picture of a Sri Lankan jumping spider. Look at those big eyes. As soon as the mosquito landed, the jumping spider spotted it, and the spider used its big eyes to judge just where to pounce. Gotcha! This is a furry jumping spider, and he's got himself a mosquito to eat. It is night. The garden orb-web spider is pulling a long thread out of its rear end. This thread is called silk. Another thing all spiders do is make silk. There. He's pulling that long thread from his rear end out of that organ that's called a spinneret. These are spiders' spinnerets, the part where the silk oozes out of the hose-like spigots. The spider pulls the silk into strong threads. Spider silk has many uses. A lot of spiders use silk as a safety line. A silk thread can stop a spider from falling from high places. Silk has another good use, though. The garden orb-web spider is making something to help it hunt. Can you guess what it is? This is a close-up of the spinnerets. And it's pointing to some silk coming out of these little spigots that are located inside those spinnerets. And those spinnerets are at the very back end of a spider. It's a silk web. This trap makes it easy for the spider to catch flying prey. There. This spider was able to catch a flying insect in his web. Once an insect is caught in the trap, the garden orb web spider bites it to inject venom. Then the spider wraps its prey in more silk. That way the prey can't escape while the venom does its job. Look what he did. The insect flew into his web, and the spider ran over there and wrapped it up in a bunch of silk and a bunch of web material so he couldn't run away while the venom was killing it. Like he wrapped up his snack for later. This spider that's on the left is a female golden orb web spider, about the size of a man's hand. This kind of spider builds the world's biggest web. Its silk trap may be as wide as 2 cars parked side by side. How could such a big web help the spider? This big thing over here, it's a spider. There's a little bitty one. Female golden orb web spiders make their living by catching flying insects that are too big for other spiders to trap. Here, the spiders seem to be floating in the air because you can't see their webs. Being hard to see makes the web an even better trap. Unlike most spiders, golden orb web spiders also hook their webs together. That makes super traps as much as 2 stories tall. Look at all the spiders in that picture. It looks like they're floating. These are all spiders. See? But they're not really floating. They're in their webs, but you can't see the webs because they're very light colored. That makes it really easy for prey to get in it because they can't see it. They run right into it. Golden orb web spider silk is so strong, the spider's web can last for years. Local fishermen even used to take the spider's web to use as a fishing net. Now that's pretty strong. Remember this little spider? As tiny as the tiniest raindrop, the little thief spider is one of the world's littlest spiders. Can you guess how being so little helps it? Remember this picture from the front? There's that little bitty little thief spider, and here's this great big garden orb web spider. Like the crab spider, the little thief spider is small enough to be sneaky. All spiders have little mouths, so to eat, the garden orb web spider threw up juice from its stomach onto its prey. This turned the prey's soft parts into soup. As the big spider sucks in its food, the little thief spider slips up and steals some of the big spider's meal. Well, this spider is not going to eat the little spider after all. It already had something to eat. This guy's just stealing food from the big guy. That's one way being small can be used to your advantage, right? You've seen how having extra big parts can help some spiders make a living. But the male ant mimic spider has super big fangs for another reason. The males clash their fangs together like swords to duel for a nearby female. Something else all spiders do is mate and have babies. These are male ant mimic spiders. Look at that! They got super long fangs. They're using them like swords, fighting over a female spider. Take another look at the female golden orb web spider. The little spider next to her is a male, her mate. Most female spiders are bigger than the males. A female golden orb web spider can be as much as 400 times bigger. But why does a female spider need to be bigger than the male? This is that picture from before. So this great big spider is the girl, and this little tiny spider is the boy. Female spiders have to make eggs, so the female's body needs to be big enough to do that job. And females need to be able to catch bigger prey than males. Producing eggs takes extra food energy. Did you see that the eggs were wrapped in a silk case? Female spiders use their silk to protect their eggs. See? There's a silk case around this mother spider's eggs to help keep them safe. Look at all of the baby spiders inside this web. The nursery web spider watches over her babies. For a baby spider, growing up is all about becoming as big or as little as it was meant to be. A spider's size is its very life, being big or being little, or even having extra big parts is how each different kind of spider has adapted to being a success in its own special part of the world. Look, this is the mom spider, and all these little bitty things, they're the babies. That's a nursery web spider. These are all her babies. Here's some surprising facts about spiders. Did you know? Spiders have taste buds on leg-like parts near their mouth. They can taste what they touch. If a young spider loses a leg, it can regrow it. Spider silk is the strongest natural fiber in the world. Most spiders can go a month without eating. Some big tarantulas can go for a year. Yep, I hope you enjoyed the book about spiders.